No.
But that's where we are. Yeah. Hey, True Believers England team here. We're going to show off some books for tomorrow's auction. I did get this. Sometimes I actually just buy stuff and I go, you know, I could probably get this much, but maybe I'll put it in as a giveaway. I bought this and decided this is going to be one of the giveaway books. It's a 2-issue mini-series. It's a prestige format. Looks great, in great condition. It has a good Silver Age feel. So, yeah, I recommend that. I got a box in. I'll tell you what, I'm getting ripped off on shipping. I spent a lot of money on shipping, and he sent it all in one box. And the same thing's going to happen for tomorrow's. $60 for shipping. And ridiculous. I know how much these things cost. I just sent a big box to Dominic today, filled, like the sides, the top, everything.
Yeah. And
it cost $30 to ship a short box filled. So I know how much these things cost.
Is he using the same service?
I don't think so. Actually, I think that's part of it. But there you go. Hey, Dalton did show up today. Now I'm gonna. How you doing, Dalton?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be. I mean, to take a look at the label, and I could, tell you what service, what company he's using.
Oh, he's using UPS. It came through, but I know there's sometimes more. Whoa, sometimes more expensive. The world just kind of spun. Did it do that for you guys? Are you as drunk? Alrighty. How you doing today, Dalton?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't.
I'm annoyed. It's midsummer and I don't like summer at the best of times, and it's freaking fuck you degrees and humid as hell. So
okay, so how much is that for you guys?
Mid 90s, I think, right now, and 100% humidity. So I'm grouchy.
Okay. Same with you. Is it around the mid 90s? Because it's mid 90s here. I'm more comfortable outside than I am inside right now. I need to buy a bigger fan. I've got this little rink-a-dink thing going on. Yeah. Works great as a heater, as a fan. You know what? Let's get this thing going. Usually I have an empty box to put these in. I completely forgot to grab one. It's right here. Hold on just a sec. Boy, Bay, Gavalt. There we go. Oh, this ain't all the way empty. Oh, it's got that. All right. What happens, I'll tell you what. I'm sitting here just getting sweaty, and I'm contemplating maybe you'll make a great host tonight, because so I don't have to sit on this floor and get all freaking hot and sweaty tonight. Tonight we're doing, at 10:30, we're doing Secret Wars. I've got everything done. I think I need to do the overlays because I always forget the overlays, but there you go. All right, let's get into this. Now, I did get 3 books that came unsellable, or 50 cent a sellable. And they are Micronauts number 17. You can see right there.
Oh, yeah.
Big old chunk taken out of it. Now, I get it. Sometimes some water drips on something. It might get a little wavy, though. This, however, is just water damage. This is Micronauts number 15. And this one also, you can see the stains. It's brittle and such. So, yeah, I'm either going to throw those or put them up for 50 cents. But next up, I've got the dollar conditions. Now, some of them did get water on them, but they're still okay. The most wanted. This is issue number 9. Okay, it does have a water stain at the top, but it's not one that's ruined the book or anything like that. You can still read it comfortably. We have Master of Kung Fu, issue number 110. It's got a little waviness, but next up, a book called Geomancer. I forgot this thing existed.
Oh, yeah, that Geomancer, that was...
This from Valiant.
Later Valiant. I'm trying to remember, was it an offshoot of Archer and Armstrong? I think so. I think that was the... Yeah,
Geomancer was Archer and Armstrong. It's got one of those shiny foil cover types. It's really cool. Then I've got The Thing, issue number 28. The Thing, to me, This should be a $2 book, but I've never been able to sell the thing for $2. This one itself, it's in dollar condition. So is this one. This is issue number 10. But I swear these are books that should be higher. Another book that I can't sell for $2 each, but I think I should be able to is, but then again, you know, I should be able to sell them for $5. But here's Marvel Super Action starring the Avengers. It's issue number 37. I'm sure tomorrow we'll be able to get Breen to go, oh, that's Avengers number. Here's issue number 27. And we have issue number 26. I don't know if that's a reprint of the first appearance of Swordman, but there you go. A lot of $2 books, but if they had any kind of flaw, if it was a book that I usually have a hard time, I just said, okay, no, I'm going to put them in the dollar category. Oh, and I have this. I have the. Usually, I go by what I think is the least awesome to most awesome. But this time around, it is in $1, $2, $3, $5, like the auction itself. And then I kind of went from what I think is awesome to most awesome. Yeah, but still, we have Micronauts issue number 31. And we have Micronauts issue number 11.
Yep.
And Conan the Barbarian issue number 118.
Okay. Now, did you ever have any of the Micronauts toys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. My brother was into them first, and he would not let me touch them, but I thought they looked so cool that, you know, when we were able to go to the shop, we would buy them.
Yeah, and I remember having the, God, what was it? Escape Baron Causes layer or something. It was a Parker Brother. You laid out the game board, and then you had all these cardboard pieces to make like a 3-level layer or something. And so then you had the pieces, and you had to move them around, and then you would get to a certain spot, and you would jump up on the level, and then you would go around to the level, and it was like whoever could get to the top first to get to Baron.
Wow.
Baron Causes.
I don't remember that at all. Yeah. Dalton, you still with us?
Yeah, like I said, I'm running on about 3 different shades of empty here.
Okay. So long as you're okay, you do look. I'm gonna say this because I never get to say this. You look a bit vapid. You know, like you have nothing in the tank, in the mental tank today. Are you? That's why I'm kind of worried about your brother.
Yeah,
like I said, it's fuck you degrees and also fuck you humidity, and it's midsummer, which is probably my least favorite day of the year. So and now it's you for saying that you look vapid. Well,
I never knew this existed.
That too, but I'm not even considering that, honestly.
Yeah, it was a nightmare to put together.
Wow. That is awesome. This heat is deep, says Undead.
I forgot about the intruder control piece here too that you also had to put together. It was cardboard.
That is so kind of cool. Yeah. Let's see. Geomancer's Fantastic Series and Eternal Warrior.
And $140.
Could be yours again there, LK. Next up, we have Conan. Oh, let's get that. Let's get back.
Not a chance.
Yeah, they're just certain things. I went looking. I thought for a Christmas present for my brother. We used to have these things called the Shogun Warriors. They made a comic book out of it, but they were toys first. And I remember I had the guy that's on the cover of the first Shogun Warriors. That was mine. My brother had one where you could remove his head and it became a spaceship, and his fists flew off his missiles and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, I'm going to get that for him. I think that'd be good. Let me go hunting that down. It's like $250 just for his. I was like, I don't love him that much. Here we have Conan the Barbarian, issue number 119. And we have King Conan, issue number 14. King Conan, issue number 15. You know what's kind of surprising there, Dalton? I would actually think Conan would be up your alley. But not so much, huh?
Sex appeal only gets me so far. But I'm tish.
All right. Here we have the most awesome of Captain Americas. Now, unfortunately, Captain America doesn't sell for anybody, not just me. But this is not just Captain America. This is Captain America and Team America from the 1980s.
Yeah.
America! Yeah!
I was just about to make the World Police reference.
Now this should be in the 50 cents. I put it in the dollar with my fingers crossed. It's Red Sonja from the 1980s, issue number 8. But
a
little problem there. So
group.
I figure, okay, I'm gonna see if I can't get a dollar for it. But yeah, I don't know. It might be one of those that has to be tossed. All righty, and then I'm gonna skip on to the $2 books. Oh, you know, it should do that thing. There we go. But there we are. Oh, wait. Well, it doesn't start it. Yeah, okay. Point being is these are going to be $2 books. All right. I just realized what it actually says. I thought I would just have a $2 banner, but it's okay. All righty. I did not know this existed. We have Allied Comics. And this is the Spectacular Swimsuit issue. I didn't even know that was a thing. Go figure. I wonder
if it's from the 90s. I mean, swimsuit issues were
were
all the rage in the especially the late 90s.
This is from published by Allied Comics in 1805. Nope, 1995. And by the way, it's black and white too. It's yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what books or characters Allied Comics had. Name does not ring a bell to me at all.
Yeah, me neither. Have to look that up. But there you go, Allied Comics swimsuit issue, and then we have Steel issue number 6. It looks like. There we go. Get those comments pump up. Then get the comments. There we are. Success, says Jay. America. And then we have Chaos or Chains of Chaos issue number 1, starring The Rook and Vampirella. All righty. Next up, we have X-Men Annual number 8.
Okay.
And then we have Captain America 260.
Fairy tale issue, isn't it?
It's a continuation. It's the second one. Yeah. Captain America 267, Captain America 268 with the Defenders, and then Marvel Superheroes number 94, starring the Incredible Hulk. And then we have the Kung Fu Master, Shang-Chi, Kung Fu Master Kung Fu. You know, you guys know. There's 102. And 103. And here is issue 108. And 109. That is one. Nope. Yep. 109. And then 111. And 112. We've got 113, 114, 115, 116, and 120. Now, oh, what? Nope. One more after this. It is 121. Usually Master of Kung Fu does not sell well for me, but it came in a collection. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some interest in it. But it's one of those weird phenomena. You know, movie comes out, it's not good. Comic books.
Thank.
Yeah, they're two different things, but still. Let's see, America, yeah. Oh God, the Shogun toys are not cheap. No, they are not. Yeah, Undead, they definitely are. Hey, Barbarian Kung Fu, what's up? I had a Godzilla. Oh yes, I remember that. He was on roller skates. I'm not kidding. They actually put wheels on Godzilla. He wasn't on skates. They just put wheels under his feet so you could push him around. Actually, I think the Shoguns had that as well. So I figure, maybe it's because they really were stiff. Getting them, these are not good play with toys, but the nostalgia factor for us would have been so incredibly high. Yeah. Alrighty, what do I got next? Still in the $2? I think still in the $2, yes. Alrighty. We're going to be judging these covers later, but we have Marvel Secret Wars number 10. And issue number 7. Issue number 5. Oh, sorry, 2. And issue number 16 of the Micronauts. I don't think I put these together. Issue number 30. And here is issue number 29. Get yourself a good run of Micronauts here. Issue number 28. Issue number 27. And here is issue number 26. And I guess they're in the Marvel Universe now, because that's Nick Fury and the Baron Karza from Hydra. And here we have issue number 32.
Okay.
Issue number 13. Said what?
I said, okay.
Yeah. And issue number 12. I got to admit, I didn't read all of these when I was a kid. I read the ones with the X-Men and the ones where they had come to Earth and they were about to be destroyed by a lawnmower and stuff like that. Here and there. Issue number 36. My brother was really into these guys. And then we have issue number 35. Wow, a lot of them. And then issue number 33. Number 8. I took my glasses off for some reason to do this. Issue number 6. The Beyonder in issue number 16. And then issue number 14. And issue number 25. There we go. Still on the $2. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Just get it up to here. And sex appeal only gets you so far, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so Rhaegar, it sounds like your friend is a closet weeb then if he's playing Honkai Star Rail.
What's Honkai?
I thought it was one of these free-to-play mobile games, full of the cute anime girls, and I can't remember if it's about like building a railroad or something. I'm not quite sure. I've seen the ads for it, but I've not played it. But Rhaegar is just saying, I turned on my PS5 and one of my friends is playing a game called Honkai Star Rail, and I snorted. So,
all right. Let's see.
Yeah,
they call him the Beyonder
gay.
because he is beyond gay. Yeah. Okay. Well, with that perm, a lot of guys were tricked into getting perms in the 80s. Not me. Not me. All right. Next up, we have Kazar, issue number 3.
Okay.
Gonna do some Jungle Guys for a little bit. Here's issue number 5. All right. And issue number 8.
Okay.
And issue number 10. And issue number 12. Well, 12. Yeah, I got to double check because of the glasses thing. The problem is they're getting worse. And I actually sometimes can see better, or I don't get headaches. I'm getting my eyes checked on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be able to get glasses then as well. Here is issue number 15. I've already picked them out. Instead of going with the wire frames, I decided to go with the plastic frames this time, but they're clear. So I figured that'll be the new look. But my wife says it looks good. And that was, to me, the number one criteria. Is it criteria or criterion? Criteria. Yes. Yes. All right. Man Thing, issue number 7. No dick jokes. No, I'm showing off my man thing. Okay, there you go. All right, yeah. Next up, we have Conan the Barbarian, issue number 87. That is a cool cover, by the way. And then we have Conan issue number 93 with Belit. Wait, is Beyond Gay just a straight man? Would it be? Or are we talking Charles Nelson Riley here? Which, I don't know.
Maybe he's super. Thanks for asking.
Rhaegar's saying, it's not giant size, though. We're talking about the man thing. All right, not the nerd frames. I don't know. My wife liked them. I liked them. Okay, fine. I just wanted something, because I don't like glasses that call attention to the glasses, and they were clear, so I went for them. Oh, the thick black ones, no. Here's issue number 114 of Conan. Then we have issue number 117. And we're still on the $2 books at this point. And here's 125. There you go. And we have 127. And then annuals number 8. There you go. Hold on. Are you seeing this might be a $1 book instead? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, I caught it in the light.
I mean, again, without a better light source, I can't say for certain. It looks like there's a little bit of discoloration on the PC code.
It doesn't seem that it doesn't seem that noticeable.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it's not. Well, one thing I do when I get a new collection, first thing I do is this, because it tells me did water get dropped on it, and then I'll look at it. And sometimes I see things, sometimes I don't until they're in the light and it catches it the right way. But yeah, I actually feel up all my comics before I put them on sale. All right, let's see what we're doing here. What we got here is a failure to communicate.
Given what the chat is talking about, and given the joke you just made, I just am having this moment of, do I even need to be here? Like, is my requisite gayness even necessary at this particular moment? You guys seem to be doing it without me.
Did I pass the $3 books already? No. Okay, those are the $3 books. These are still $2. Okay, I got a handful of Defenders here that are in the $2 books. Mostly the Defenders are in the $3, but mostly this collection was Defenders. We have issue number 73. So there was something I caught that kept this from being one of the $3 books. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like this one has that, it's not a roll, but it's that flattened out white thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got Omega, so it kind of makes up, right? Mm-hmm. If you have Omega the Unknown, you know, that covers a lot of all sorts of different sins. Next up, we have issue number 79 of the Defenders.
At some point, we should do Defenders covers on the cover talk streams.
I'm fine with it. I think that'd be actually kind of cool. Hey, do you know what we should do? Because I know you want to talk about Doctor Strange covers. So for the vote,
eventually, yeah.
So for the vote, we could put Strange Tales, Doctor Strange Volume 1, Doctor Strange the 1980s version, and then Strange Tales the 1980s version. And at some point in time, that'll just guarantee you're going to be talking.
Honestly, the original Strange Tales, as much as we wouldn't have the rest of it without it, a lot of that is skippable.
Yeah, you have issue number 91. They're nice covers, but sometimes they're Nick Fury covers. Here we have 96 with the Ghost Rider. I also have a $3 version of this. I don't know which one's going to be into the auction first. All right, moving on to the $3 books. What do we got going on? Jay Lucian, have you seen Perez Hilton or that one dude who does makeup with all the tats? The rich boy, I forgot his name, but he has millions of subs. Jeffree Star, this is name another example. What the fudge?
I have no idea.
I told you the chat is going gayer than I am at this point.
Talk about Paris Hilton. I saw I saw a movie Paris Hilton was in once.
Not Paris, Perez, different person. He's the flamboyantly gay blogger who did all the who was known for all the celebrity gossip, whose peak was probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. I'm not sure how relevant he is anymore.
Do you explain him, and I still don't know who the hell you're talking about. Sometimes I like being
prick who happens to be a twink. That's
sometimes I like being 53 because I can actually go, yeah, I don't know, and it's understood. You know, you'll get there, LK. Once you hit the 50 there, LK, you get to say a lot of shit that other people would get nailed for. Yeah,
I'm already there, and I don't feel necessarily.
Oh wait, you're in your 50s? I thought you're still in your 40s.
I wish. Maybe I just act like I'm in my 40s, but
yeah, it's just
teens. But
I am so happy I don't have to have my finger on the pulse or anything anymore, because the pulse of modern day pop culture is flatlined. I mean, it is not good. Modern day pop culture sucks.
You're not kidding.
Well, and part of the biggest problem of it is it's so backwards looking right now, with so much based off of franchises and reboots and remakes, and
that wouldn't be a problem though if the quality was there. That's the thing.
Yeah, their pop culture, modern what is it, Gen Z, whatever they're called. Modern day pop culture is a lesser version of our culture. And that's one of the big problems. They don't have an identity. They grabbed onto ours and they tried to suck the life out of it. But yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just sit on a YouTube channel and complain about it. All righty, kids. We got some $3 books here, including the Flash 79. This is the double-sized issue. I believe it's Mark Waid. Yep. And of course, he is facing down Reverse Flash. There you go.
So,
and then we have.
Does anybody know where Rhaegar lives? Because I think he's just given us the code that he's in trouble and he's been.
Yeah, I think he might be. I think he might be captured and has a gun to his head. He just complimented the acolyte.
Okay. Yes, you're right. We need to get a hold of Rhaegar's family. Unfortunately, he never buys anything from me, so I can't do the wellness check thing like we did for RDV.
Either that or he's become a paid Disney shill.
A paid Disney. You know what? A job is a job. In this economy, a job is a job. I do not blame them. Okay? Somebody give me $50 an hour, and The Acolyte is the best fucking TV show on Disney Plus.
$50 is what your self-respect is worth, right? Okay, that's
$50 for me to sit through the Acolyte and say it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, not just a flat 50, Dalton. He said 50 an hour, so he's
okay. But still, that's my maybe it's because I'm a couple decades younger than you guys, but my self-respect is worth just the tiniest bit more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
You might have to double it or triple it before I'd be willing to even.
How long do you think it would take me to EFAP an episode of Acolyte? Seriously. I'm gonna make more than $50. They'll be like,
the point of being a Disney show is you have to say it's good, though.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I gotta find ways to say it's good. I'm only going to stop it when I have something to say about the show. All right, next up, you know what? Fuck it, let's do that. Let's do an EFAP of Acolyte. Here is Action Comics Annual number 2. And this is the second printing, but damn, if you can find one in this good of condition, do it. This is Solar, the Man of the Atom.
Oh, yeah.
Issue number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the cover to Spinal Tap's Smell the Glove album cover black. This is so black, it's almost white again.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there supposed to be a thing I'm supposed to be looking at? Because I can't see anything.
No, it's a black cover. All right, next up we have Spider-Woman number 33.
Yeah. You see, Dalton, how the Beatles did the What album? We're gonna do the Black album. It's nothing but black.
The reason why Under the Glove was turned into the Black album is because the concept that was okayed was the Spinal Tap members had a woman on all fours shoving a glove into their face.
Yeah,
and that was accepted at first. Yeah. That was accepted first because what they decided upon as a rock group was even more disgusting than that.
Honestly, I would have gone with a mirror cover. That way, whatever it reflects is on the cover. Technically, that would be interesting.
But yeah, Spinal Tap's a fantastic freaking group. Unfortunately, you know, every time they went on tour, one of their drummers died.
Yeah, I mean, especially the poor guy. I mean, you know, he drowned
in vomit.
Yeah, and you know how hard it is to drown in a pool of your own vomit.
Yeah, it wasn't his, but still. Yeah. But guys, do yourself a favor and search out the album Shark Sandwich, which some critics said was shit sandwich. I disagree. Completely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Poor old Stumpy Joe. Yeah. I need to watch that again.
He spontaneously combusted while playing Spinal Tap music. It was that fast, that hard. All right, next up we have King Size Annual number 14 of Spider-Man.
No, but you know that's another Criterion Edition DVD that I have.
Oh yeah.
Yep, way back when.
It is a very, very good movie.
Yeah, before the studios knew what they had with home video and specifically doing all the extras. Yeah. That was one that Criterion was able to get.
Yeah, I think it's funny though. I've actually I've shown that movie to younger kids, to my nieces and their friends and such, and they thought that Spinal Tap was a real band. Mainly, they thought it because I had 2 of their albums.
Yeah.
Because I had both. They did a greatest hits, by the way, also later. Yeah. But I had Break Like the Wind, and I was wondering what was that one. It was Break Like the Wind, and of course the soundtrack. All right, kids. Next up, we have issue 101 of the Defenders. Obviously, I didn't put these in order because here's issue 100 and issue number 98. Strap in. There's a lot of Defenders. Here's issue number 97. Issue number 96, like I said, a $3 version as well. And issue number 94.
So you put them in reverse order then?
Kind of, it looks like, yeah. 93. Issue number 80. Oh, how'd you get in here? All right, let me get issue number 81.
Oh.
Issue number 82.
Now we're moving back up.
83. 84. 85. And okay, come on. Dave, let's grab these here real quick. Where is? Alrighty, issue number 86. That ass in Spider-Woman. Yep, 87. Let's see, 88. There's somebody who does EFAP of movies and they get away with it. Here is 89. There is, I never actually watched how they get away with it. Maybe I'll watch one of their videos, see how to do it. And here is 104, 103, and here's 102. So I got 100 to 105 at least. And then issue number 90. Issue number 77. By the way, the 70s through 100 are fucking nuts. Have you read Defenders 70s through 90s, Dalton?
I think I've run across a couple of them.
Yeah, the reason why I bring it up is because they really steer into the hell in Hellcat.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of mysticism, a lot of that kind of stuff that you like. Here's issue
Well,
71.
honestly, Defenders often did better with Doctor Strange than his own series did.
Here's issue number 69. Issue number 60. Issue number 56 with a human bomb, apparently. All right, moving on to some $5 books. $5 comics. A gimme. All righty, where does the $5 end? These.
Apparently, Subway doesn't even do the $5 footlong anymore because they say they always intended it to serve 2 people, and I'm like, nowhere in any of your ads or any of your descriptions has that ever been established. You're just making that shit up.
Alrighty, next up, this is, I've been looking these up, and some of these are worth a lot more than others. They're not in perfect condition, but they're in good condition. Not comic book good, but actual good condition. So, all right. Oh, I threw away my garbage bag. Here you go. Except for, I gotta tell you, I'm not getting an odor like maybe a soda, something got left over here or spilled or something like that. It's like old sugar. Let's see. We have Richard Corbin's Rolf. Have you ever seen these before? That right there is outside. I was just taking the sticker off. Have you ever seen these before, LK?
What's that?
These Rolf.
No.
Things. Yeah. I've never had some of these here before. So like I said, I'm looking. There are some of these that are worth a few bucks. But this is one of those cases where, if, I got it for a price. You get it for a price. One of those things. This is called Slow Death, and that's issue number 3. These are all 1970s underground comics. A lot of them are like 1972, 1973. And then this is from Rip Off Press. It says adults only. I looked in. It's adults only. I mean, it's not cherry Pop-Tart porn, but it does have.
It says on the tin, so to speak.
Yeah, it's got naked people and that kind of stuff. So this is called Fantagore. It's issue number 2. There you go. And
I mean, it's hard to get more on the nose than Bimbos in Time, but some comics try, I guess.
Yeah, this is rated Z, something or other. It's called Zap Comics, and I'm not seeing the numbers there, but I can't see it because I took my glasses off.
I think Zap is one of the legendary underground comics.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, there you go, number 6. Yeah, I told you these are all underground comics from the 70s or late 60s, 70s. Yeah. There you go. And let's see, there's a book called Slow Death. Again, this one is issue number 6, it looks like. Should say right up there. It's 6, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's 6.
All right. Sometimes when I don't have my glasses on, I get 6s and 8s mixed up.
This is definitely one that we need Professor Breen.
Yeah, I wonder if he was in, because he was very much a superhero fan. So I wonder if he knows about these. This might be a Paolo thing.
No,
and
definitely.
Then we have Monolith, and this is, I don't see an issue number. There you go. And we have another Fantagore, and this is issue number something. I don't see it right off. Hold on, maybe it's under the sticker here. I had a modern size bag with a new book in it. These things are bigger than normal, kind of Silver Age size. So they wouldn't fit in a modern book. So I had to do a lot of figuring around. I don't see a number on this one. Here we go. Pantagor. And the reason the thumbnail is what it is, this is the Fabulous Freak Brothers.
Well, yeah.
The Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers. There you go. All right. And that's the Underground books. So here are the rest of the $5. We've got Star Trek: The Motion Picture, issue number 1. This is the first appearance of Star Trek in or in Marvel. Sorry, not just comics, because of course.
I was gonna say I thought there were some earlier ones that coincided more with the original series.
Yep.
I could be wrong.
This was based on the TV show, and this is ISIS number 1. It's normally a bigger book, but it's not meant. So there you go. And then we have another Spider-Woman. This is issue number 27. And we have issue number 28. Next up, we have James Bond Jr. Hey, these cartoon comics from the 1980s have actually picked up.
Yeah.
First
Here's
appearance
that Zap Comics.
Yeah.
You're going to want to check what print run that is. If it's first edition, second edition, third edition.
Okay.
Because if it happens to be first edition, it definitely qualifies as a big dog.
Okay, let me check it out. Fingers crossed. Come on, first edition.
Well, who'd you get it from?
It came in a collection.
Okay.
All of these came in a collection, and so it's like, well, the big dogs. A lot of the big dogs I bought individually. A lot of them, not all of them, but these, just came in a collection.
If the Defenders and the Underground comics came in the same collection, then somebody has interesting taste.
Oh wow, that's a guy's testicles. Alrighty, that's what I needed to see. Yeah. Oh, he is all over the place. Wow. They were not shy. Holy Toledo.
Very literal bollocks.
I don't have any under 18s buying from my. Oh my goodness, that is anal. Okay, and the fuck am I looking at? Holy shit, that looks worse than the.
I hazard to guess that it is indeed the fuck you are looking at.
He's turned into the principal from Porky's.
This is worse than the black guy from the Spirit.
I was so disgusted, I had to look at this filth twice.
That's. I mean, this guy is worse than the freaking Spirit right here. Okay, I gotta make sure that one side is not being shown, but
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've never looked at Zap magazine before. I'm trying to find where the credits are that say if it's first printing or what, but I am not seeing that. I'm seeing everything else. I need to know how I could tell it's first printing. Usually it's got a.
Let me see if I can find anything.
Keep turning there and all I see is that guy's balls. I mean, it's a drawing. Oh, well, at least that's female.
Let's see. Right. Okay, it says here that second printing. What's the cover price?
50 cents.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just double check here. Okay, according to my comic shop, it says that, yeah, because second printings have a 75-cent cover price, third printings have $1.
Okay, well, there we go. This is first printing.
$2.50. So that's a first printing. I will tell you.
We're probably looking at a 5, maybe.
No.
5.50.
No.
No.
According to CBR, a 9.0 or a 9.4 near mint is $80.
Okay, so this one is not a 9.0. This,
Yeah.
like I said, it's about a 5, maybe 4.55 is where I put that.
Okay. Well, you could probably start it at 8 to 10 then.
All right. Well, I put it in the big dogs. We'll see that again. But there you go. That was kind of a weird looking thing. Oh, these were in the $3 and I put them aside. But we have Conan 115 and Conan 126. He says that same line under the bridge, man. That cover looks like Dadaism or something similar. It's bizarre. Yeah, it is. But hey, you know what? Cool. All righty. Then we have the first appearance of Gen 13. You could say Deathmate, but I think that just kind of ruins it. We've got Vampirella Strikes the Udeum. And I do believe I got this because it's signed with us. Yeah, okay. Dynamic Forces Inc. has issued the certificate to authenticate this copy of Vampirella Strikes as one of the specially limited series of 500 copies signed by Nelson. Yeah, so it is autographed.
Neat.
Yeah, and it does come with a certificate. So,
no, who autographed it?
Goodness gracious, I gotta put my glasses on if I'm going to be reading things. Okay, so let's see. We have. Then I look past it. It says, well, it says signed by Nelson, but it says, the authorized signature, Nicole Burris. So Nelson would be either the writer or artist, right?
It could be. I don't know.
An RDV book, maybe? Maybe.
Could be.
Let's see what we got. Who we got here. It is David Quinn, Rudy Nebrez. Well, then what is this? Oh, okay. It's just a cover artist that goes by the word name Nelson. I guess he's the cover artist to this. Okay.
Okay.
Go figure.
There was Vampirella and who?
Vampirella Strikes #5.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right. Next up, I'm probably going to sell these as a set, even though there's 4 of them. I think there's actually 10 in the entire set. But we've got Marvel Universe Volume 1, which covers issue 1 and 2. And then we've got Marvel Universe Volume 2, which is, of course, 3 and 4. And then Volume 3, 5 and 6. Yeah. And Volume 4, 7 and 8.
Just to go back to that Vampirella Strikes.
Yeah.
Is there a hand-drawn sketch in there as well?
Inside the book?
I would assume so.
Would it be on a separate piece of paper, or?
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. Because the certificate of authenticity said it's limited to 500, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not seeing a sketch. Nope, no sketch.
Okay. Well, let me see the certificate real quick.
Alrighty. Hey kids, we're looking up books that we're showing up. All right. Nothing on the back of it either, so I thought maybe put the sketch on. So.
Okay. It's issued. Okay. It's different.
All right.
Okay. It's different.
So I guess another version was limited to so-and-so and had that.
Yeah, well, that looks like it was through Dynamic Forces. There was looking at Comic Shop. Okay, I see. There it is. 5A signed there. Okay, there was a con and a signed one. There was a convention version that came with a sketch that was also limited to 500.
Well, good to know. I mean, hey, if there was a sketch in there, it would have been just that much better.
Yeah, signed by Nelson, certificate of authenticity, limited to 500 copies.
Now, here's a good thing about if you get this.
Nelson
apparently, this belonged to another insane person.
Oh boy.
Now these are yellow Post-its. They're not taped there, so
Yeah.
you can take them off easy. But yeah, this dude made notes.
No, hold it back up. I was curious. I started to read one of the notes there. Okay, Atlantis, the legendary sunken subsea continent of Greek mythology. Its first appearance ever, but not identified yet as Atlantic or Atlantis by an origin. Huh. Looks like they were literally just copying the words out of the book.
I know, but were they studying it? You gotta wonder sometimes about.
Yeah, it could be maybe possibly part of doing a RPG.
Maybe.
Or game night. This was the dungeon or game master's sorry, what term? Oh, game governor.
You never know with the crazies, honestly.
This is weird. This one's a little bit warped though.
Not crazy, eccentric.
All right. Let's see. We already showed off the Zapped. This would be the big dogs. So let me get that going. Big dogs. I know we had a big dog. If you here you go. I'll just put this up if you want. If you like the content, please click like, share, subscribe, comment. That would definitely help out a lot.
Yeah. So what number was that Freak Brothers issue?
The Freak Brothers. Hail to the chief. He's the one that all needs hailing. Now this one has I just noticed there is a 75-cent sticker on it that does not belong there. I do not see a number here. Tell you the truth.
Let me see. Hold it up again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a park setting. Okay, let me see if I can find that.
It might be under that 75-cent sticker.
If it's a 75 center, I'm going to guess it's going to be an earlier issue.
That'll happen there. All righty, kids. Let's go through some big dogs. Now, some of these I'm going to show off, and you're not going to see them until Christmas time because anytime a Christmas book comes in, I put it away. Because every Christmas I get asked, are you going to do a Christmas auction? Like, you're going to have Christmas comics and so forth. And I never do. So this time around, when I get a horror book
Planning ahead.
Exactly. If I get a Christmas comic, I'm putting it aside. If I get a specific Halloween comic or something, I'm putting it aside. So we have something for those holidays.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if I get like a Tomb of Dracula or something, I got to put that in because those are too expensive not to. But here we have something. It's NACM for National Engineers Week under a grant from IBM Corporation. So I guess I don't know if this was a giveaway. But it's called The Amazing Spider-Man Riot at Robot World. Yeah. And this is these are the big dogs. I've got to check what issue this is, but this is a virgin variant, but my guess is she's not a virgin. I'm just going to go with that. Nerd Notes. Yep. The DF books, she get gold seal. Says under Gwen. This is a Vampirella. All right, it's issue number 3 of Vampirella Lives, and of course they call it the virgin version because it doesn't have the trade dress. As I said, doubting she's a virgin. I'm gonna stay that. Right. It is also a wraparound, so the whole cover. All right. Bum, bum, bum. I did look up these books already. I got them in yesterday, and I looked them up to make sure which ones are in the big dogs, which ones are only 50 cents, or not 50 cents, but $5. You get what I'm saying. This is actually Bodies Together version or something like that. This is Lady Death, Queen of the dead. And of course, you've got the two ladies pushing their boobs together.
Yeah, from Avatar. That's interesting.
Yeah. They're supposed to be fighting, but it literally, the version, when I read it, like what version of it was, what variant, it was something like body press version or something like that. Then we have the wraparound Lady Death Blacklands. And this is the wraparound variant. And then we have the gold foil variant of Lady Death Blacklands issue number 1. So I guess that one's different. And this comes with a certificate of authenticity. This hereby certifies that the enclosed copy of Lady Death Blacklands gold foil variant is one of only 625 copies printed.
Okay.
So there you go. And it does have its certificate. And then we have Lady Death, and this is Abandon All Hope, issue number 1. Alrighty. There you go. I don't know if this crowd is very much a Lady Death fan, though. Yeah. Oh, and this is autographed by Brian Paluto. Right there. There you go. And certificate of authenticity. This certifies that the item accompanied by this certificate was personally signed by Brian Paluto, and can't read the rest, but it's something about Comic-Con 06.
Yeah. Well, Daggett's Comics at Comcast.net.
There you go. So boom. Autographed Lady Death. I got this one because I got the silver foil for Lady Death. Might as well get the red foil for Purgatory. Once again, I don't know how well this does in this crowd. There you go. The red foil.
There's definitely something to publicize. So try and find those Brian Paluto fans that may not have it, may have forgotten about, because I don't think Avatar run was very long.
Here we have Vampirella Monthly number 0, limited ash can edition. There we go. And we have Vampirella Hell on Earth limited ash can. Okay, and this, I mean, we're in the big dogs, but this one is a $60 book, I found out. I did not get it where I feel the need to charge $60. So, but this is another Virgin variant. Hold on, let me look this up so I get the information correct. Excuse me just a moment, kids. And thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And while we show off these books and chat and listen to the first time ever Dalton not talking. Sorry, brother. I had to take the shot. The Purgatory was the vampire myth. Okay. The first one was Purgatory, the Vampire Myth. The red foil was the Vampirella Lives number 3 photo cover. And then we had, let's see, what am I holding in my hand?
I don't know. We can't see it, so.
Yeah, I just realized how that sounded, by the way.
But pumping.
Here it is. This is Vampirella Quarterly Halloween 2008, number 1. This is obviously the Virgin variant, and when I was looking it up on eBay and everything, it was selling for $60, and I will not have it that expensive, but dang, it is a Harris though in 2000, right? I mean, that's not Dynamite yet. It's Silent Theater. He's coughing comics right now. Let's see. We've got for your DC fans, we have Wonder Woman, and this is issue number 270. I do this thing where I go for, like, I'll put up a whole bunch of bids, and there was Wonder Woman. There was like 15 issues of Wonder Woman, and they were all at 99 cents when I bid on them. So I was like, usually I'll probably for this I'll probably put $8. You know, you get into the Silver Age, you're talking 10 to 20, but generally this area, if it's not keyish, $8 is good, maybe 10 tops. So I thought, okay, $3.50 tops. I'll go 4. So I put $3.50, $3.50, $3.50, $3.50. That's it. I mean, there was like 15 bids, and that was it. Here we have the Human Fly #1, which is for some reason a book that I will always buy, even though I'm always questioning, will it sell this time? But it always does. I mean, it's an interesting character, interesting book. Okay, say hello to this book because you're going to say goodbye to it until December. But this is the Marvel Newspaper Network advertising supplement to the Dallas Times Herald. And this is a Dallas Times Herald feature, Christmas in Dallas, featuring Spider-Man and the Kingpin.
Now, I think that's a different Dallas. Yeah, it's a different Dallas one. I know you've had a previous Spider-Man Dallas.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Next up, these have, I'm glad these are starting to sell, because there was a moment where, for some reason, Archie just would not go, but they're starting to pick up. This is a Silver Age comic. This is issue number 88 of Archie's Joke Book, featuring on the cover Midge. Hey, Ethel, why are you putting that maple syrup on your face? I thought it'd go well with the pancake makeup. Ha! All righty. I'll find the numbers to these later. Oh, actually, I just pulled them up, didn't I? All right. This is where? This is Bugs Bunny number 59. There we go. And this is Bugs Bunny issue number 70. And we have Walt Disney Comics. And this is issue number 237 from 1960. And then we have Bugs Bunny Christmas Funnies. There you go. I love these freaking covers, man. Dell just did the, there we go. Is that better? And then, of course, you have the back, which could have been the cover and still been awesome. I mean, that might actually even be a more fun cover than this one. That is pretty damn cool. Let's see how that's a show that survived. What? Now that's a different kind of stupid. I'm not quite getting where you're coming from. Next up, we have Bugs Bunny Christmas Funnies number. Oh, look, there's numbers. This is number 3, and the first one was number 5. Okay, there we go. There we go. And the real cover. All righty, so I'm going to hold those for Christmas and such. The Archie cover. Oh, that's special kind of dumb. Okay. It's fun, though. It's just a lot of fun. And here we have Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, issue number 127. This is from 1952.
It looks really freaking good for being
I know, right? What would be that'd be 50, 60, 71 years old, guys. That is that. Yeah, you're right. This is really good shape for 71 years. Right. And this one was Elmer Fudd, and we're looking at issue number 977 from and by the way, that's 4-color comics, 977 from 1959. And then we have Elmer Fudd or 4-color comics 938 from 1958. There we go. We have Classic Popeye, and they say it's Classic Popeye issue number 23, but I think he sold me the wrong book. because this is a Dell comic. Like, I was thinking it was going to be like they started doing reprints of Popeye just a couple of years ago, and this one was it was one of those things. It was like at $1.25 at the time I bid on it, and I did not bid for this. But I was like, wait a second, that looks like an old Dell. Is this the cover? So I went and I looked, and a lot of them were the same cover. So like if it was, 23, it was the same cover of whatever it was reprinting. And it was the same case as this one. But when I got this, I went through it, and sure enough, volume 1, number 23, it looks like, March 1953. So, ladies and gentlemen, you were supposed to send me a 90s book, but instead I get a Golden Age.
Yeah, it's definitely got a 10-cent price tag on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the humanity. However, shall you go on?
Unfortunately, it does have that date stamp on it.
Yeah, those actually, I've looked, those do not really affect value if you go through CGC. I couldn't give two shits for CGC these days. I could barely give a care anyway. But unfortunately, that is an actual thing right here.
Popeye and Wimpy on the cover.
It's got a little bit of a chew right there. So
there it is. Again, issue number 23.
But it is tight. The colors are good. Yeah, this is good stuff. Hey, Dave, what's up? How you doing? Bugs Bunny changes generations look-wise. Yep.
Now, but here you might want to write this down if you haven't already. That's issue number 23.
Yes.
For Popeye.
Okay, yeah, I've got that. But yeah, pretty damn good, right? I mean, it's supposed to be a 90s comic, and then and they send me a Golden Age instead. Next up, we've got World's Finest, issue number 160. And then we have Action Comics, issue number 325. With Baby Superman. Unfortunately, this has seen better days. This might actually end up in the $5 pile rather than the big dog. I don't know if it's an $8 book.
Yeah, that's a reader copy.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a Silver Age Action Comics, so. But yeah, I have never put a book like that unless it was really something. Kind of like this. This is one of those covers. This is one of the that sell the book every time. That's why I've got this in the big dogs. The Baby Superman is what sells the other one. But this is the issue of Adventure Comics with Supergirl. It's issue number 382. It's the one where she's got the lock and the key trying to get into the Fortress of Solitude. Yeah. Yeah. No, but it is a rougher copy.
Yeah, but it was what, Darkness and who last week?
Darkness Comes, Jim Sorensen were the big bidders last week.
Okay, well, so I think it was between them that bid up that one Supergirl book.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's another one for you, fellas.
I might start it at $5 anyway. I kind of feel bad when that happens. When I get I'm thinking, that could be an $8 book. This one is definitely big dog. It's not. I mean, it's a Silver Age and it's not mint, but it is. It's good enough to be a $10 book. And this is Aquaman, and it is issue not number 1. Let me get rid of the. Not number 1. What is that issue? Aquaman number 19 from 1965. 1965, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, with Mara on it, no less.
Yep. There we go.
That could be one to add to your list. Those would definitely be books worth looking at the covers.
Let's see. Are you ready to be wowed, Dalton? Like, if there was a reason for you to be here, this is it.
Seduce me with your wares.
I will, sir. My wares will seduce. They
How much
absolutely.
absinthe have you had, Dalton?
I know that was very seductive. Seduce me with your wares.
None yet today.
Oh,
Those stamps are actually popular among some collectors as it helps validate the age, like tone on old core. That might be why CGC overlooks them, you know. Okay, so there are a lot of higher beings in the Marvel Universe. The one I was always impressed with has a Tri-Face. His name is the Living Tribunal, and he made his first appearance in Strange Tales, issue number 138.
Pretty.
Yeah, this is in fact a reader copy, but this is the first appearance of the Tribunal, Living Tribunal. So there you go. Yes. I got a jar of dirt. Yeah, by the way, there are a couple of them that were in lesser quality, and nobody was bidding on them. So I was like, okay, let's see. I did get into a bidding war over this one and the next one with the same guy. And it was one of those, well, I'm not going to let go. I realized what it's like to be in the auction and going, you
go first. I'm not letting go.
I may have overpaid for what I'm going to charge, but yeah.
See, I think it's cooler to see Fury in a suit and tie. So you just muted yourself, E.
Okay. Well, okay. I was leaning back and I put my hand on the table and I clicked the thing. Now I only got 2 more books, and that's why this was up here, because I always like to work to the big dogs. And the first appearance of Living Tribunal, I think, is a big dog. There are certain Doctor Strange books I want sometimes for myself, and I'm thinking of that one. There is a first cover appearance of the Living Tribunal I'd rather have. It's a Doctor Strange issue. You probably know the one where he's kind of zapping out.
I know the one you mean, yeah.
The other one, there are certain characters that deserve respect that get none. And sometimes you got to understand, like you don't go for a character like say Captain America. Okay, he demands respect. You know how he demands respect? Because Thor tells you to. So it's almost like you love this character not because of who he is, but who follows him. And there are some characters that do such awesome feats that you have to respect the character. And starting your supervillain career with the name of Paste Pot Pete demands respect. But this is the first appearance of Paste Pot Pete.
With his French painter's cap.
Yep. Come on. That's this is the kind of stupid shit I get into. I want Spider-Man's first appearance. I want Superman's first appearance. But you know what? I got fucking Paste Pot Pete right here. So there you go. We've got Strange Tales. This is
whatever floats your Hindenburg, sir.
Issue number 104. Yeah, I've got to check on what how much that'll be, because it is not in great shape. It is in shit shape. But god damn it, I was going to own myself Paste Pot Pete. That also being said, this is actually, I would say, very good. It's probably a 4.55 same. I do know that there is a disconnect on the centerfold on the top staple. That being said, everything else is a-okay with it. Well, I mean, not a-okay. It's not a near mint book, but it's together. The colors are bright. And this is what the cover looks like. But this is Fantastic Four number 27. This is one of my favorite covers of all freaking time. Tell me that ain't awesome. That is freaking awesome. But that's the big dog of the week. Because even in this condition, ladies and gentlemen, it's between $60 and $80. So there you go. All right, and that's what we got this week, man. Some good books, I think. I think it's going to be a good auction. I'm looking forward. Anything of interest there, LK, beyond the ones you asked me to go hunting for?
Nothing. I mean, super particular, and just a lot of interesting history. I mean, certainly the interesting to look up those underground books, and definitely seeing that there's a couple of big dogs mixed in there. I'm not sure about the other twos, but that Freak Brothers. So it's issue number 3.
Yeah.
Now that red 75-cent sticker, is that on the book or on the cover?
That's on the book. That's on the cover.
The book. Okay, it looks like stuck that on top. I mean, if you can kind of hold it up to see what the price tag was underneath it, will give a better of what
this does not look like the kind of sticker that's going to come up. I mean,
not come up, but I mean, like, hold the cover up, try to look through it in the light to see if you can see what's underneath the sticker.
You're like nothing, the Fabulous Fur Brothers.
Yeah, because basically it seems like that's the only way you can kind of tell what's first print, second print is based on what the cover price is.
This says 1973. I don't see anything saying it's second printing.
No. Well,
send for our latest free catalog. We'll follow the weekly adventures. Nothing says second printing. See if I can't do some surgery here. No, this is really stuck on there. Yeah, I think it'd be better with the sticker on it than if I tried.
Definitely. As I say, I mean, if you get a chance, try and see if you can hold it up to the light, shine a flashlight through it, see if you can see, any kind of stuff underneath.
60.
Okay, so that would make it a second printing.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, with the sticker on there, if you wanted to, you could certainly, I think, start it at $5.
Yep. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, because I mean, if it were near mint, it's listed at 30 on CBR.
Yeah, those underground comics, they command $1 or $2. Those stamps are actually okay. I read that one. The original Human Torch, says Dave. I don't know. I don't think so. I think at this point it's Johnny in his own book. I could be wrong. But there you go.
If it's Fantastic Four, then 99 times out of 100, it's Johnny.
Well, it was the Paste Pot Pete, the Strange Tales.
Oh, right. That might be OG Human Torch.
Yeah, the Strange Tales before Doctor Strange. Like I said, this one's
what number is that? Of
104. 104.
Yeah, so about 6 or 7 before Strange shows up.
I'm gonna put a price on these and hopefully I'll get them. I do need some money because, like I said, how I do my bidding and such. I might find a collection. I'll stick with it. Sometimes the collection's very detailed. Sometimes it says, like this one, it said Defenders, Kazar, and it said Strange Tales, and I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. But it'll have a couple of titles and it'll say other things. And it said Defenders and Kazar and Strange Tales and Underground. I've never had Underground comics, so I wanted to get some and figures, let's see if they sell. And then of course what shows up. And so if I get a box of comics for a certain price, I'll generally take it easy on everything else. But if I could get it for a low price, and in this case, I got it, this box, I think I picked up for maybe $80, $90 around there. So I thought, okay, I got a little extra to play with. So I went through and everything that was 99 cents to start, I went through and I put a $2.50 bid on. And a lot of times, like I'll put maybe 40 bids and I'll win 10, maybe 15. This week and last week, I bid on the 40 or 50 books and won most of them. This week, I won all of them. it was, and it's almost like a. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good. I'm good now. Take these books. I take them. So, there was even a box of comics that's got like a lot of Cerebus and Gizmo and a lot of 1980s independent comics. And I was like, I'll put $7.50 on it, and I won that. But the thing is because it's a short box, it comes with a $20 shipping price tag. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, but that's on top of everything else. So it's like, okay, it's like a double-edged sword. So hopefully it's a good night tomorrow. You guys can find some stuff you like in here. Fingers crossed, because But I mean, what doesn't sell here, I put in the flea market. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you to LK for helping with commentary, and thank you to Dalton for helping with the keeping the energy up. That was you, brother. That was you. All right. And guys, please show up tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the auction. Hopefully you saw something you like. There's going to be other books too from past auctions and things you may not have seen in the auction before. And as always, don't forget to go click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment when this is posted. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Cheers, guys.